Across the European Union, flags have been lowered to half-mast to pay tribute to David Sassoli, the European Parliament President, who died overnight aged 65. He had been suffering health challenges stemming from a serious bout of pneumonia last year. His spokesperson confirming that he died overnight at a hospital near Venice. Often described as a passionate Italian and proud European, the former journalist was first elected to European Parliament in 2009, quickly riding up the ranks to become the president of the 705-seat chamber where the European Union's MEPs all sit. Now, leading the tributes, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, who described Sassoli not just as a colleague, but as a friend.
Everyone loved his smile and his kindness. Yet he knew how to fight for what he believed in. In 1989, he was in Berlin, among the young Europeans when the wall came down. And ever since, he has stood on the side of democracy and of a united Europe.
But while President von der Leyen and the rest of the EU mourn the loss of their colleague, the work of governing does go on, with the EU facing several challenges on several fronts. They received an important report today from the World Economic Forum, which outlined the major risks facing the world this year. Topping the list was the climate change emergency, with the WEF president saying, quote, "The world is on fire and we need to do something about it." Other issues they outlined included supply chain problems, which they expect to linger this year, inflationary pressures, and the growing threat of debt levels across several governments who've borrowed heavily because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And speaking of the pandemic, the World Health Organization also warned today about the growing threat of the Omicron variant, saying it is now clear that it is incredibly infectious, especially compared to the previous Delta and Alpha variants, and for that reason, they expect that over 50% of the European population will contract COVID-19 within the next 2 months.